We are a company that offers services to the jail to take the jail cashless. So we're going to go through a presentation that will show you how we take the cash handling out of your facility's hands so you have zero liability and we handle all of the money for you. The hardware for the Easy Carding kiosk system consists of a booking kiosk that is located in your booking or processing area. It consists of a touchscreen and keyboard for data entry, and it accepts cash and coin from the incoming offender and issues receipts for the property bag and the inmate's file, and the information is posted to the jail accounting system. The booking kiosk can also be used for the offender to pay bail or pay any fines at booking. The benefits to your jail include minimizing the cash handling of your busy officers, and it also eliminates the repetitive recounting and bank deposit activities of your staff. This minimizes your liability for miscounted cash and the cost of any related investigation. The money is available to your accounting system immediately, and as a nice bonus, it rejects counterfeit money. This will allow you to process offenders quicker and increase your bed turnover. The other piece of hardware consists of a lobby kiosk for loading money to the inmate's account and the ability to make bail and fine payments by the inmate's family members and or friends. The kiosk is similar to the booking kiosk with an easy-to-use touchscreen and keyboard, and it accepts cash and debit and credit card payments. The kiosk is provided at no cost to your facility and can be located in the jail's lobby and or your booking area. The public can load money into an inmate's account, post bail, and pay fines, fees, and restitution for an inmate. It prints a detailed receipt for the payee, and the information is immediately available to the jail's accounting system. The kiosk can handle optional payment solutions depending on your facility's needs. The benefits to the jail include reducing cash handling activities of your staff and eliminating the manual receipt writing from your front desk. It also eliminates the repetitive money counting and reduces your liability of miscounted cash. The system creates detailed information of payments, and the money is available to the designated accounts and the jail's accounting system immediately. In short, these kiosks help your officers and staff engage in more valuable activities for your facility than acting as bank tellers for the inmates. So the life of the inmate starts when he or she is booked in. The booking of the inmate requires the taking of his or her money and to be able to count it so it can be entered into the jail's management system. We stick a kiosk in the booking lobby, booking room, or intake garage, whichever you use, and we have the money deposited into the inmate's account via our kiosk. So an officer would come in and go to the booking kiosk and select the booking option on the screen. They would then enter the booking officer's name, the inmate's birthday, since the inmate is not actually booked into the facility yet and so does not have a booking number, we use the birth date, and then the inmate's first name and the inmate's last name. They then hit the continue button. It comes up to a screen where it asks you to please insert cash and coin before continuing. The officer then takes all of the inmate's money and deposits them into the Easy's booking kiosk. When the money is all loaded, the officer presses the continue button. The kiosk will then print 2 receipts for the facility. One goes into the inmate property bag and the other gets stapled to the inmate's paperwork. The facility's job is now done with respect to handling the inmate's cash and coin. We handle all of the money from this point on. Your facility is only required to handle the cash once, and all of the procedures for cash counting, handling, and deposits are accomplished from the facility standpoint. The next step in the life of the inmate is the money load, and this is the monies that are deposited in the lobby that would go to their commissary account or trust account. So basically the inmates, whomever, girlfriend, boyfriend, family member, would come into your facility's lobby and go over to a lobby kiosk and select the load money option on the kiosk screen. They then select whether they want to load money with cash or a credit card. They select the desired option, and the kiosk then accesses the inmate's database and prompts them to select which inmate they want to load money for. The user then enters the first letter of the inmate's last name, let's say they enter A, and the screen changes to a list of all the inmates whose last name begins with that letter. The user can scroll up and down to identify the right inmate using the provided information of last name, first name, middle initial, booking number, sex, race, and date of birth. They select the inmate. It pops up to the next screen, which will prompt them to enter how much money they want to deposit into the inmate's account. If they are using a credit card, they must enter an amount on the screen. They enter, let's say, $40 and press continue. The next screen shows the service charges and prompts the user to deposit any cash if that is what they want to do. There is a set fee for cash which can be determined by each facility. If they are using a credit card, they swipe it on the card reader. The amount that they want to deposit plus the fees will show, and then they press continue. The kiosk will print a receipt that details the inmate, the amount loaded, and any fees and how it was paid. The facility has access to all of this information by entering their username and password, and all of the information is posted in real time to our accounting system, which the facility has access to. The next piece that EasyCard does is we can provide for bailing the inmate out of the facility via cash or credit card from the kiosk for 100% of the bail. We do not replace bail bondsmen, we collect the full 100%. For example, if the bail is $2,000, the inmate's whomever comes into the lobby with cash or debit or credit card to deposit the monies into the kiosk. They select the bail inmate option on the screen. They go through the same procedure for selecting cash or credit. They go into the inmate file and enter the first letter of the inmate's last name. It shows the same listing information that the money load would do, and they make their selection. They enter the amount of the bail and press continue. It shows the amount of bail and the service and handling charges and a total due. The inmate, because this can also be done on the booking kiosk, or their whomever enters the cash or swipes their card and presses continue, and it will print out a receipt. At that same moment, the file is then transferred to the jail. You pull it up online and know that the money is deposited, and the inmate can then be released through your normal procedures. You can also go online and see the whole transaction. You can pull the reports and print receipts for each individual inmate and their whomever, which is then signed with the paperwork when you are releasing the inmate, and then he gets a copy of the monies posted for his bail. The full benefits of EasyCard and kiosk include minimal cost to your facility beyond the facility installation, and really you are only responsible for the electricity to run the machine, the internet hookup, and the space for the machines to stand in. It minimizes your liability exposure while maximizing your time, and it reduces the overcrowding through increased bed turnover. There is both manual and automatic account reconciliation and real-time ad hoc reporting. And perhaps most importantly, it improves the utilization of your available staff. This system also provides independent checks and balances with respect to inmate money management, and the EasyCard and kiosk system can readily interface with whatever commissary phone card and jail management system software you have in place for your facility. In the Easy Partner Awards and Recognition category, Boulder County Jail's EasyCard and kiosk cashless system was selected as the winner of Boulder County's Pinnacle Award for Innovation in 2008. The award citation states that the project has saved the Sheriff's Office hundreds of hours of staff time spent collecting, counting, and banking money, and it has created a streamlined money management system with accounting accuracy and safeguards, and it provides a new and helpful public service. In Midland, Texas, the local CBS affiliate did a story on their county jail's installed card and kiosk system.
Hello, my name is Mitch Houston. I'm the Administrative Lieutenant for the Aurora Detention Center in Aurora, Colorado. We are a 72-hour holding facility only. We've had the booking kiosk from EasyCard and kiosk for approximately 2.5 years. Prior to us having the kiosk, when an inmate was brought in through the police department, we had to inventory all their monies. The officer would count the money, we counted the money, we would put it in an envelope, then when we would seal it, put it in the inmate's property bag. When the inmate was released, we had to count the money again, so therefore we were counting the money 3 to 4 times. Now we have the booking kiosk, which enables us to take the money straight from the property table, put it in the machine, and it tallies the total for us, which is what we compare to the property sheet that the arresting officer gives us. Once the inmate is ready for release, if the inmate is released from the Aurora Detention Center to the street, they receive a debit card provided by EasyCard and kiosk, which they use just like a Visa or MasterCard. If the inmate is being transferred to another facility or being picked up by an agency, they are issued a check, so that check can be put onto the inmate's account at the county facility when they're transferred from our facility. The second phase that we went into, which we've had for approximately 8 months, is the lobby kiosk, which we use for bonding purposes. Prior to having the lobby kiosk for bonds, our average length of stay was 20 to 22 hours. Now that we have used the lobby kiosk for bonding, this has reduced our average length of stay to approximately 12 hours. We also look at this as cost savings for the entire facility. Less laundry, less food, less dealings with the inmates on a one-on-one basis, which in turn frees up man hours for my staff. The lobby kiosk and the booking kiosk can both post bonds. So we're able to have if the inmate at the time of arrest wishes to post his bond, he can use the bonding kiosk in our booking area. Or they can have family or friends come to the lobby, post the bond here at the lobby kiosk, or one of the biggest benefits that we have seen is the capability of doing a remote bond. When the inmate gets arrested, he calls a loved one or a family member either in an adjoining city in Colorado or another state. That person is able to post the bond. In turn, that inmate is able to be released in approximately 20 to 30 minutes after the bond is being posted. The other thing that has benefited us greatly with the bonding kiosks is prior to having the bonding kiosks, we would have to, again, count the money when the person brought the money up to post a bond or run a credit card. Then that money was transferred to the courts, from the courts to the finance department. Again, we've had that money was having to be handled 3 to 4 times. With us adding both the bonding kiosk and the booking kiosk, this has reduced our liability in us not having to handle cash like we used to.